Many people seem to fail getting leads fat like a whale. Gain the skill, I'll show you how in the video you're watching now. Hi! So sorry for that. It was really funny when I wrote it down, but yeah. I did do another lead tutorial pretty recently. 7 months being recent in my standards. However, that video was mainly to show the bare bone essentials on how to layer minimalistically, for hipsters and people keen to piss off guys who need 12 or more layers. Today I'm showing off how I've been doing my actual layering, so let's jump right in. This is the melody we're going to use today, and before we add any layers, let's first add some chords, as my lazy ass apparently didn't do that. If you don't know how to make chords yet, let me quickly enlighten you. For a chord you need 3 different notes that work together in a harmony. For finding the right notes I use my made up 2-3 rule, where we count the space in between the notes. I tend to make everything minor and adjust the chords that sound horrific. After that, it's a matter of inverting till nice and smooth. Now that the chords are all nice and looped, let's mute the piano parts and lock them with the shift click while we're at it, so we don't enable them by accident. We're using them as reference only, so this is fine. Our first lead shall be the main lead, and our main lead shall be picked from my very own Hardstyle Serum bank. I love using this preset for main leads, as it's a nice and well-rounded one. It works for both euphoric and raw if used correctly. It is a noise lead, meaning the noise oscillator doesn't make any sound, but the wave it produces, being white noise, is directly used to control the pitch of the active oscillators. If you think you know why this preset is called Teats, drop it in the comments. The funniest comment gets a 100% discount code for the whole preset pack. Now that our main lead is assembled, we're gonna need some harmonies. For this I recommend using a light supersaw. Light meaning it's not too distorted and not too detuned. As when we are adding harmonic notes, we are adding a lot of frequencies and we want them to live together in harmony. Then everything changed when the fire fuck. This is not a tutorial on how to make harmony layers, but what we are essentially doing is making chords around every single melody note. I prefer keeping the main melody in the center of the harmony, but that is a personal preference. If you like to keep the main melody on top, it's fine, and if you keep it on the bottom, you're a psychopath. For some notes it's really easy to make a harmony as they fit right in the reference chords. For the notes that don't, they don't need to be perfect, as a bit of dissonance makes it interesting. I used to stress a lot about having the bassline note included in as many of the harmony chords as I could, but that left rather boring harmony layers, and whenever you try to enhance those, it often feels pretty dull. Now for the performance, harmony enhancers, I'll grab Silent 1. No, wait, hear me out. If you know me, this might give you a heart attack, but for background stuff, it is actually pretty not shit. Silent seems to thrive in the second place. The preset pack I'm using for this is from my buddy Fruity Masters, and you might remember him from my Serum pack. Or his videos. A lot of his presets are available for free and you can find the link somewhere down below. For the actual harmony enhancers, I'll need to select every top note from the full harmony. Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. And repeat for all the lowest notes. Yeah, this is why I wanted to make music. Okay, now it's just a matter of picking some nice but not too expressive presets for these, and layer wise we should be fine. I should probably name these. Before I forget, let's add a bass too. For this I'm using the init preset from Serum. Call me lazy. Now let's route all to the mixer and separate the bass from the family. We need to level the leads. Lead mixing is mostly getting your leads to work together as a smooth mix. Essentially, what you want is not being able to recognize the individual layers by themselves, just by playing with the volumes. After you've been satisfied, it's time to make the lead buzz. Give it a name and a color that represents its personality. Mine being a cartoon toxic waste color. Add an equalizer on the lead buzz, Any is fine, but I'm picking Fruity Parametric EQ 2. As long as yours is Parametric, the second generation of its kind, and made by ImageLine, it should be fine. Add a harsh low cut around 135 Hz, perhaps a small dip around 1.5 kHz, and perhaps a small high boost. The low cut is done so your leads won't clash with your kicks. The small dip is so the crunch of your kick has a bit more breathing space, and boosting the high sounds like a fun night. We also want to add some reverb and delay on the leads, preferably sidechain so your reverb can be nice and big, but also shut the fuck up when the melody is talking. I am not discussing how to do that in this video as I want subjects to talk about in future ones, and I can't rely on you to give me fresh ideas. If you want any of the presets used in this video, check the links below, some of them are free. If you want me to make a melody to your song, or if you want me to teach you how to make music in one-to-one sessions, hit me up on Fiverr. Feel free to send me all your video ideas in the comments, because God knows I don't have any. Now let's enjoy our leads.